Welcome back to the Motorcycle Rescuer channel, and first thing this morning we are off to rescue Rabjab. Yes, so welcome back. Rabjab should be here in a minute. His battery went completely flat yesterday. Now, Rabjab can't work out what happens, but we know exactly what happens. He rides to his local workplace, his current workplace, and he can see it from his window. It would be like riding to the end of this road. No joke. It's actually probably a bit closer than that. So he starts his bike up in the morning, cold, jumps on it and rides it across the road. Leaves it sit all day, jumps back on it, starts it, rides it all the way back. And starting a bike takes a lot of energy, you know, it takes a lot of power to start a bike. So unless you're riding for 5 or 10 minutes, there's kind of no point, because you don't get the, you know, it doesn't charge. So he's on his way here. This ride's maybe 4 or 5 minutes for Rabjab, so still not long enough. What he should really do is let his bike sit for 4 or 5 minutes when it gets here. And he should always do that on these small journeys anyway. Right, where are we today? I don't know why. It's been a horrible week weather-wise, but it's taken a long time, and I've been waiting a whole week for spark plugs for the Fazer, but we have a set now. Now, I had a bit of a panic with these spark plugs because I thought I'd got a fake set. Yeah, so I thought I'd got a fake set, and I'm still not 100% convinced that these are real. Now, the first thing for me is that the non-original, non-English writing, but they're also, that is not an automatic thing that they're not real. Some people do import their spark plugs from other countries. I did some of the old tests you do with stuff like this. In the past, this should have been yellow. It should have had sharper edges, and it's not. But I think the modern cases are like this. The actual cardboard here in the past would have been see-through. You put it up to the light, and it's more see-through. So this box and spark plug really does tick all of the fake criteria. But I did message NGK actually, and their response was so weird. Their initial response was, why would you consider there's fake spark plugs in the UK? It's very rare to have a fake spark plug in the UK. And I was really shocked, honestly. By the way, NGK have changed their name, so they're not NGK anymore, so soon they're going to be called something else. But anyway, I was writing to them, and I wrote back and I said, hang on a minute, I've been a mechanic for some years. I've seen many fake spark plugs, really clearly fake spark plugs. So I'm shocked that you were saying that there aren't many fake spark plugs in the UK. And then I showed them all of the details of this, and they said we're not sure. They said we don't produce a criteria that tells you whether it's fake or not. They said we can't actually tell you on this occasion if it's real or fake. And I said okay, but and then they said give us details of the company who you bought them from, which I did. I also emailed the company that I bought them from and said I'm not sure about these plugs, and they said, well, we get our plugs from Thailand. You know, we buy in stock from Thailand. And I said, okay, great, so it should be Thai writing on it. And they said yes. And then when I translated this, it's from Indonesia, which is not Thailand. Indonesia is obviously somewhere else. So anyway, there's lots of ifs and buts, but after really scrutinising the plug itself, I do feel like it's probably okay. It's just not rough enough. It just ticks some of the boxes, but I think it looks okay. I'm going to do a small comparison next to an old one I've got just in case, but these are going into the Fazer today. That's a long story about a short comment. We're going to put spark plugs in the Fazer today. First thing I want to do with the Fazer is I want to put the jump leads to the car, turn it over with the spark plugs out and the oil down the cylinders just to get it loosened up. Remember, if something's been sitting for some time, you need the oil to get up and into all of the valves and stuff. So it was really cranking over slowly the last time we tried. That was a week ago. So let me get this set up, let me get the leads hooked up, and we'll turn it over and hope it turns over a bit quicker while we're circulating the oil up to the valves. And then when we put all the plugs and everything back in, we have a better chance of it firing up. I can't believe the state of the old ones. Now, I know some people may have comment about the car being on. There's always been do's and don'ts over the years about jump starting things. Having the second vehicle engine on has always been one. But that's only on the rare occasion that either of the regulators aren't functioning. The reason the car engine's on is because my battery's a bit iffy at the moment, so I want to keep it topped up. It's not about putting more power into here. No, so this is there's oil down the plugs. What's the fuel I'm going to get you? Let's see if it turns over nicely. You might see oil spit here, but at the moment I just want to see what the pistons are doing, how it's turning over. Oh, there is almost a faint spark. You guys are going to think I'm joking. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's a snap spark plug in there, I swear. And I've done many spark plugs and I never over torque. That confirms my thoughts that these are probably fake. I was worried that these were fake, but I contacted NKG, who said they don't see anything that comes across as fake.
That's not in seconds, Charlie. That's
Yeah, that didn't. I didn't put any pressure on that.
Fake on it.
Oh, tough one.
Kind of the original ones are
No, they're so bad. Look. That's ridiculous. That's really pissed me off. It's not like I can get down there.
How can you get the snap one off?
Huh? What?
How can you get the other one out?
One of my easy outs or something might do it, but it's probably unlikely.
Cheap spot. Fake Chinese one.
I don't know. I mean, I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. But yeah, I mean, my suspicion, Rabjab, from the second I got them was that they were not right. You see, there's telltale signs like this would have at one stage said USA or UK. It says the code on it on the arm, and the NGK was always centered to a smooth part, and this is offset to the left. I mean. But I by the way, I contacted NGK. I showed them pictures of these. Yeah. I said, I suspect they're fakes. And they said, well, there's no fakes in the UK, really. Which we know. We know there's many fakes. We've seen them. And then they said, we don't see anything in these pictures that tell us these are fake. And that it's okay for companies to buy them from other companies. I don't know, guys. I mean, in the comments, let me know. Am I stupid enough to let this happen? Have you ever seen me snap a spark plug before? I've extracted other people's spark plugs. Right, it's really hard to tell what's going on down there. Let me see if I can get that white bit up, and then I think we're only left with the innings. I might be able to extract it with one of them easy out things.
Is the bike got no battery charger?
Easy out strikes again. I saved someone's bike a few years back with these bad boys.
Yeah.
Got it out. Absolutely. I need to put the magnet down just in case, but got it out. I don't know what to do here, guys. I have to be honest.
Wrap it.
Scrap what, you miserable git.
This.
Oh my god, look.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you saying... Don't you want to see if this starts up?
Sad.
Do you want to see if this starts up?
Maybe you'll start.
I want to see if this starts up. My concern is... Am I stupid enough to try and fit... I've got one in on the far side already. Yeah? Do I put them in and just not torque them? Do I risk...
Just do it slowly.
And then use one of these and clean them up?
Yeah.
Just to see if it starts. I'm an idiot, guys, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to just... I just won't torque it to the max. I mean, I still have no doubt that they're fake, though. That... No joke, Rabjab was watching me. I was one-handed. I always talk one-handed, and I never go once it's...
Don't do it full tight, that book done.
Yeah, crazy. But I do want to see if this thing starts. So, like an idiot, I'm gonna put the other two in hope that I can just see if I can hear this engine, and then at some point I'll buy a set off the shelf somewhere, genuine ones. Okay, so we've got, I think we should have some fuel in the carbs from last time. I haven't got my drip feed going. I need to go down and get some fuel. Let's just see if we get any splutter at all. Let's just see what we get. I mean, don't hold your breath.
Moment of truth, really.
I'm hoping...
Maybe I'll tell the fuse below.
No, look, it's weird. Look.
We had last time the fuse blown, Charlie.
I think all the electrics are just a bit
Dodgy.
Yeah. They all need cleaning eventually. It's so rare that I call it, but I have to call it. It's just too far gone.
How much do you reckon you're going to pop that?
If I could have got that engine making noise, it would have been worth more. In parts, 100 and... I think all that paintwork will clean up really well. 150 quid for the paintwork.
In hindsight, you've got to think about it. We've got to have now got phasers that will fill...
130 quid for the carbs. They're good, clean carbs.
What about the size?
Front radiator, 30-40 quid. I mean, all the parts will build up, you know. No, wheels no good. Alright, we're calling it. At what time? Time of death is
1:06 p.m.
1:06 p.m. Sunday. It's over. There's no coming back. Goodbye. Rabjab, what's your thoughts on this phaser?
It died of the heart.
It died at the heart.
So I've just signed the death certificate. Dr. Rajab signed it off.
Dr. Rabjab signs it off.
Time of death is 10 plus 1.
It's over, guys, for the phaser. It's over.
It's,
We're going to save other people's bikes by partsing this and binning the majority.
I charge for donation, £500 for the parts.
Donation. You'll get more in parts, I think.